Rebecca Makes Thingies.
Hi all, welcome to my channel, Rebecca Makes Thingies. Today I'm so excited to show you guys this cute little outfit that I made for the one and only baby Yoda. Isn't he cute? Look at this, it's sharks. So cute. Hello. So if you're interested in seeing how I made this cute little baby shark outfit for baby Yoda, then please keep on watching.
So here's a better view of baby Yoda with his pal Sharky, as well as a list of the thingies that I used to make the outfit. Oh, and if you haven't already seen our stop motion video, please do check it out. I'll link that below. So I just wanted to talk with you guys a bit about my intentions. I want to share these easy patterns that I create so you can have those for free at home. I just am waiting to build my channel so that I can afford to do that, but I guarantee that's going to happen.
All right, so we're going to get started sewing here. I just want to show you I have the two front pieces, left side and right side. And I have already attached, hopefully you can see that, I've already attached the, what is it called? Pellon 93 something TD. Basically it's fabric stabilizer. And because this is where the garment is going to open and close with Velcro or snaps, you want it to be a little bit stronger. So that's why I add stabilizer to that portion. You may, choose to add it to the shoulders or wherever else you feel, around the arms. Just know that once you add that stabilizer, it's not stretching. So, make sure that it's not an area that's going to need some stretch. All right, so taking the back piece, here's the back piece. This is a unique way that I do it just because, I don't know, maybe I'm lazy or efficient. But anyway, so I'm just taking the back two or the back piece and pinning it to the front piece. And I am just going to sew that portion right there. Let me repin that. All right, so moving over, I think I'm going to move over to, oh, I forgot, my little magic trick is I like to add some tissue. Hopefully you can see it over here in my B camera below, just to help. Probably not the best placement of my where's my measuring thing? Here it is. Okay, so want about a 1/4 inch. This is stretchy fabric, so I want about a 1/4 inch seam, and here we go, just going to sew the back to the front together. And back stitching, I don't know if I said, the reason that I like this tissue is because it keeps let me back stitch. It prevents the machine from chewing up your fabric. So as you can see, all you have to do is just peel that off. And then just cut the extra threads. And there you have the front. connect it to the back. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so we're just attaching the other side. Remember, your right sides of the fabric are facing each other. And remember to back stitch. All right. Okay, so there you can see the front and the back are connected at the shoulders. So now what we're going to do is this part, we're going to work on the attaching the sleeves. Okay, so this is the tricky part for me, attaching a sleeve to doll clothes, because doll clothes is so little. I prefer to attach the sleeves before the front and the back are sewn together. So as you can see, I have the garment open. So here's the neckline, here's the top of the shoulder, and here is the armhole. And so it's the same on the other side. But what you do is you take your sleeve, you mark the middle by just clipping. You can see I clipped just a teensy little mark on there, and that's going to go right in the middle. And then you just basically start pinning it. Oops, that's not a pin. You start pinning it together all the way around the armhole. So if your fabric isn't stretchy, make sure you give yourself plenty of room here, because as I've said in my other videos, Baby Yoda's hands, especially the one that does that whole thing, it is like, gosh, 5.5 inches around, like a diameter. So you have to make sure that you take that into consideration when you're making the armhole and attaching the sleeves. So make sure there's plenty of space there. You really want to measure around his hands and not around the top of his arm, if that makes any sense. All right, so I'm just going to finish pinning here, and then I'll show you sewing it. Okay, so I have the sleeve in there, and I am getting ready to sew. Putting my needle down. Again, we're doing 1/4 inch seam allowance. Back stitching. And this is the part where you want to, sorry, my hand's kind of in the way there, where you just turn your fabric, because it's on a curve, you really want to go slow here. Or I do anyway, because, you know, I'm pretty new to sewing, so I have to do these things kind of slow. All right, just stretching this out right here. Oop, that was a mistake. going right over the sleeve there. I mean the, oh gosh, the shoulder seam. So I'm going over that twice. All right, straighten this out a little bit, making sure it's still lined up there. This is the part where I say, like, stretchy material is my friend and my worst enemy because it slips. And when you're doing, for me, when I'm doing these shoulders or the, you know, connecting the sleeves, it just slips and slips and slips. So I've got to go so slow. Fixing this, get that under there hopefully. All right. All right, that's a little faster. And then back stitching. Okay. All right, so I can show you here on this side. You can see now that the sleeve is connected to the front and it's connected to the back and to the top there, to the, I guess, the shoulder portion. So yeah, looking pretty good. Not bad for a beginner. Ripping that off, and then I'll do the other side and I'll be right back with you. I'm going to record me doing the other sleeve just for funsies because it was so slow before. See if I can do this a little faster without boring y'all to tears. Remember, 1/4 inch seam. And get that. Okay, making sure that, oops, I forgot to have my tissue. It's doing okay, hey, all right. Happy with that, oops. All right. Okay, shoulder part. This part is very important, so you want to make sure. I like to go over it a couple of times just because it's a point of stress in the garment. All right, let's get her done. Back stitch. You don't have to back stitch that many times, but I'm extra that way. All right, so just want to show you again. You can can see that the garment is starting to come together. Yay! Right now is when I like to make sure that I didn't miss any spots there. And I'm looking pretty good here. I'm looking pretty good on this side as well. All right, good stuff. So now what I like to do is, I guess I could cut I forgot to trim the threads. Pretend I trim the threads, y'all, just pretend. All right. So what I like to do now is hem the sleeves. So you're basically just going to fold it a 1/4 inch and then fold it another 1/4 inch and then sew. It would be best if you can, the crease I think will stay better if you iron it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna iron, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So you can see I hemmed that a 1/4 inch twice and ironed it. And we're literally just going to do an easy 1/4 inch hem on this. I will take my handy dandy tissue. Oops, put it on the wrong side. There's like a slippery side to the tissue and a non-slippery side, so got a little stuck there. All right, so I like to hem it all right where the end of the fold meets the fabric. That's my preference. I don't know if there's rules around that. That's just the way I like to do it. So hopefully y'all are cool with that. If not, do your thing. All right, back stitching. You probably noticed I switched to clips. Just think it's easier for this part of it. And if you're wondering, I can see the fold of the hem right where the little plastic part of the walking foot is. Uh-oh, we're out of tissue. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Are we gonna be okay? Yeah, I didn't quite stitch a straight line, but we're okay. All right, so there we go. You can see we have a hem, we have a sleeve, we have a hem, yay. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. There you go. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're gonna sew basically the sides and the sleeves closed. So as you can see, I folded the garment right sides together. So you basically want to line them up right where the end, right where you finish sewing the end of the sleeve. I can show you on this side. So folding the garment right sides together, lining up the sleeves, and you see I made a little mark there. That's where the end of the sleeve is on both sides. Hopefully you can see that. And the first thing I like to do is just pin that together. And then here I like to open up these seams. Now a real professional would iron that, but you know, Stall close. So then I just add a pin right there where the two, oopsie, that's not quite, where those two circles that I created meet. So let me show that to you. So there's the top of this, there's the top of the sleeve, the opening of the sleeve. This is where you connected it, and where the sleeves meet. So now I'm going to, and then also you can pin or clip the rest of the side of the garment while you're at it. And I'm going to sew a quarter of an inch seam through there. I'm going to backstitch a few times here because that is a point of stress. And then I will continue sewing all the way down the garment. Turning my GoPro on over here. All right. I'm not doing the tissue thing. Pray for me. Pray for me, people. Sorry, GoPro, this is in your way. Okay. 1/4 of an inch inseam. Or seam allowance. Have I been saying inseam this whole time? Yeah. I meant seam allowance. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Yep. Chewed it up. Gosh darn it. See, this is, see, you can kind of see how it's chewed up a little bit. That's why I use the tissue, my favorite tissue. Now, am I going to take this apart? I'm going to take it apart. I'll be right back. Okay, well that was the opposite of fun. And I don't know if you can see that. Just, ugh, ripped my fabric a little bit. So that's very, not a little bit, very annoying. But that's what happens when you don't use your handy dandy little tools that you've come up with. So, your little tricks of the trade. So, here we go. Let's do this again. Oops, I almost forgot my GoPro. Let me turn the GoPro on. All right, let's do this again. All right. 1/4 of an inch inseam. Okay, it's moving. Good. Back stitching. Good. Might need to move it just a little bit over. There we go. This is where the magic happens, people. Let me make sure nothing's under there that I don't want to get sewed. And I'm going to turn my fabric slightly. And I'm going to backstitch this portion because, like I said, it's a stress point with his big old hands. All right, so now we're going down the side of the garment. Same 1/4 inch inseam, seam allowance. Whoa, that was way too fast. Now the way I designed this garment, because I am a beginner, there's plenty of room for forgiveness. So if you accidentally, you know, do a 1/2 inch seam allowance, you should be okay. You'll see this garment gives them plenty of room. The one area that's hard is the armholes and the sleeves. So that's the one part you have to be very precise on. But on this side part, I allow plenty of room for a mistake. So, or, you know, for just possibly making, you know, a little bit larger seam allowance. So going from, clean that up. Okay, so I took the neckband and I added, oh gosh, what is it called? That Pellon stuff. It just is going to make your fabric stronger and stiffer because I do want the collar to kind of stand up a little bit. Fabric stabilizer, that's what it's called. So you take your collar that's folded in half, stabilizer's in there. Really should be able to find the center. Ooh, do I trust myself? Did I cut it? Okay, I created the center. Please pray for me, people. Of course, I don't know what the center of this is, but like, I'll just take a stab at it right there. So you're basically pinning the collar to the top of the neckband. Let's see, I want to test this out. How close did I come to? Ooh, oh my gosh! Did I actually do it correct? Oh my gosh. This is a moment to be celebrated, party people. I'm like breathing hard. This is so exciting. Okay, let's do the other side. Oh, please. Please. It's gonna fit. There might be a little bit of bunching in the middle. I'm not sure because, you know, I'm not a pro. How many times do I have to say that? I'm just playing. Y'all are watching me play with my sewing machine and fabric that I get on sale. So here we go. Ooh, I hope I got that on camera. So I pinned, as you can see, here's the collar and here's the end of, or the top of the neckline. So I'm just pinning them together and that's where I'm going to sew it. So there. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Be careful with the sleeves. Don't sew that into the collar. See? Oh my God, I think I did it. Okay, calm down, Rebecca. Calm down. Let's see. All right, GoPro is on. Please. Of course, I don't want to use it seems like it should be okay to not have to use the tissue, but I am not taking any chances. So here we go. You know what? I am going to pin the sleeve to the garment just to make sure that I do not sew that. I hope you can see. Just pinning it down here, just to make sure that I don't pin it, that I don't sew it to the collar. All right, Lord, please be with me. Buddha, Lord, the powers that be, Almighty Isis, everybody, please help me do this correctly. Okay, here we go. I'm scared. And get set, go. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, doing another, oh my Lord, not that fast. 1/4 inch in seam allowance. Sorry, I think I machine on too fast, okay. Okay, this part is a little tricky because gotta make sure I get that in there. All right. So I think this is the first, oops, I hope this isn't in your way. Sorry, GoPro. This is the first time I am showing you guys that I can actually create like maybe a more complex pattern. I mean, I'm all about like what's easy for doll clothes, so it's gapping just a little bit right here, or like gathering in a weird way. Make sure I don't have any problems doing my tissue trick. And then making sure to backstitch at the end. All right, moment of truth. It's the moment of truth, people. I'm scared. All right. Yay! It looks good. Let me take these pins off of the sleeves. It does. It looks good, you guys. Look. Oh my God. I can't believe I did it. I actually did it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm becoming a pro. Yay for me. Woohoo. Ah, so excited right now. I can hardly stand it. I'm so impressed with myself. I know, I'm ridiculous. But anyway. All right. Yay! Excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, ah. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Get it together. Dropping pins everywhere. So now, let's see. We just need to add, let's see, what did I do to the other one? All right, I guess I can just fold this in and make a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see, I'm just going to make a little bit of a, what's it called, a hem on the side so it looks very clean from the front. So let me iron that and I will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I basically just created a hem So this is the center front, left side, center front right side, and I just created a hem so that it looks a little cleaner and more profesh. Because you know that I'm so all about being profesh. I follow all the rules as if I literally am self-taught. I have a friend who loaned me her machine she wasn't using anymore, and that machine was loaned to her by one of her friends who wasn't using it anymore. And so anyway, she kind of taught me a little bit, but you know, you kind of have to learn. There, you know, it was during the pandemic, and there were no classes, not in person anyway, so I kind of had to figure it out myself. All right, so we have that hem, and I'm again just going to something's happening. Pull the needle up. Is everything okay here? We're not about to have a problem, are we, machine? Be good to me. Not sure what happened. Of course, you know, as soon as I like have a little success, then the machine wants to die on me. How dare you, machine? I am trying to enjoy some success here, and you're really messing it up for me. Be good to me, please. All right, wait, let me clean this up. All right, let's see. Start over and get set. This is the hem for the front of the garment. All right, that's better, that's better. I'm liking what I'm hearing. All right. No need to go that fast. I like to watch people who like are so good at sewing that they can like take the pins out and the clips out like whilst still sewing. I am not that person. I am fumbling. Hopefully I'll get to that point. Ooh, see? Forgot to take that off. All right. And back stitching. Yay, hopefully you guys could see that because I forgot to turn the GoPro on, I think. Where is it going? Can't tell, let me see. I don't think it is. Oh well, that's okay. The GoPro missed the action. Okay, so we're going to do the other side. And I am going to start from the bottom. I don't know if this is a cardinal sin, if this is like only loser sewers do it this way, but this is just what works for me. So this is what I'm doing. Take that, professionals. Okay, wait, let me turn my GoPro on. Make sure that's on. All right, there we go. Looking pretty good. Yay! Look, it's cute. Oh, lost our GoPro. That's okay. I don't know why the battery's not lasting, but oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm sorry to those of you guys who I'm gonna just try this on my little grogu. Remember I was saying his hands are ginormous? Boom, look at that. Huge. Okay, here's the test. Is it gonna go through? Yay! We did it! We did it, baby Yoda. You and me together. Okay, let's try this on. It fits. But it's a little bit long. When I created this pattern, I wanted it a little bit long just because I think it looks cute long. Especially if you're making like a hooded robe or something, you know, a little bit more dramatic. But I think I will take it up just a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, I think. So I'm just going to clean this up and get back to you when I'm ready to sew the hem. So just in case there are people out there that really are watching my video because they want to learn how to make a relatively easy garment for their baby Yoda, I do want to show you how I measure the length that I want. So this would be, you basically go from the neck down to however long you want the garment to be. And I usually like it about 7.5 inches, maybe even closer to 8, because again, it's not a straight line. There's a little bit of curve there. So that's typically what I go for. So as you can see here, hopefully, well, let's see, actually, let me move him. So this is the bottom of the collar. So that's where I start measuring. And I go down to, see, yeah, I'm just above 8. And to me, that's perfect. But you can go up a little higher if you want, or make it a little longer. It's up to you. All right, so I'm just going to finish up that last hem, and we are done. So oh, and I think, let's see, for the hem, I went like just a smidge, I guess, 1 millimeter above a 1/4 inch. I'll try and put the measurement on the screen because math and measuring hard right now. I'm tired. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna move the GoPro because it died. And put the needle down. Couple of stitches, back stitch, and then just finish. Oh yeah, the other part I forgot to tell you guys is to press these seams open on both sides. It just makes it easier, and the garment will lie flatter on little baby Yoda. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need more magic. I need more magic. Okay. Ooh, that was a little bit scary. Back stitching. All right. So here we are. Just gonna tear that off. It does take a little bit more, but you can wash it off. You can wash it in cold water and let it air dry, and that paper should come off, no problem. So there we go. I still have a few threads and things to clean up, but let me just try it on our little baby Yoda to make sure that it fits. Is he on camera? He's on camera. All right, good. Arms through. Other arm is through. Oh my gosh. How could I forget? The closure. Duh, Rebecca. Anyway, you can see that it fits. And I do happen to like that the collar is a little bit stiffer. So what I forgot, of course, is how to close it. So I have, where are you? I have sticky Velcro. And so I'm just going to go ahead and adhere it to the garment. Now the Velcro that I have performs better if you iron it. So I do that, but let me just show you what I'm going to do. Depending on which way you prefer to open it, if you prefer opening it this way or this way, whatever side maybe you like if you think, oh, this side is so much prettier than this side, then you want this one on top. Just, whatever you want to do. We are basically going to stick. I've already taken the back off of the Velcro there. So I'll just stick it on there. You don't want it too close to the end because you don't want it to show. And then I'll try to take this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Okay, so that's on the inside, and this one is going to be on the outside. And we're right at where the collar ends. Oops, I like it this way. So just glue that on there, or stick it on there. A little bit too close to the edge. All right, so I'm gonna iron it and I'll be right back.
My battery died, so here is a perfect image for you to check out the outfit. Thanks for watching. So I hope you enjoyed watching me make this cute little outfit for baby Yoda. He's getting ready again for the beach. Gonna go hang out with the ladies, go catch some waves. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's gonna look super cute doing it. But anyway, so if you enjoyed, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my brand spanking new channel, Rebecca Makes Thingies.